What's up, YouTube? WD8908 here, coming back again for another video for you guys. This is going to be a special 3-part mini-series about the rise and fall of the whole Walt Disney Company, the whole organization. I'm going to get into it, tell you what I think about what's been going on with new leadership and whatnot. Part 1 will be about the movies and some of the unnecessary sequels and prequels. This is to the animated as well as some of the newer releases. Part 2 we're probably talking about Disney Channel, and part 3 is just going to be, I'm going to wrap everything all up and, tell my own judgment and how this whole, company can become better and become what it was. First off, congratulations, Lakers. They just won their ring. I'm glad. I just got done watching the game. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, so coming back to the root of this video. Yeah, let's get into, the Disney movies and what made them so great. Well, as all you know, Walt Disney, great man he is. He came with a lot of classics such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, Bambi, and Alice in Wonderland, Cinderella. All those great little classics in the back. He also made a lot of good live action films, and not only that, he made Disneyland. He's Mickey Mouse's creator. We all can't forget that. And, he's done a lot of great things before his untimely death. And, as you're looking at his movies, a lot of those animated features that came out, I am a big fan of. I mean, when I was a kid watching these, I enjoyed very strongly, turn on the TV or getting them from the movie store, renting such classics as Sleeping Beauty, Robin Hood, The Rescuers. The Fox and the Hound, I'll tell you right now, is my all-time favorite Disney film. If anyone asks me that, I like The Fox and the Hound. I played that tape. I played it until it just worn out. They came out with other ones I used to watch, Great Mouse Detective, Oliver and Company, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. I watched all of them. Can't forget The Lion King. I mean, they came out with a lot of great family animated movies. I mean, they were good. They were very good. But kind of to turn the century, they still had classics like Mulan and Tarzan. They were all decent films. Atlantis wasn't bad. Same Lilo and Stitch. Brother Bear was alright, and I just saw The Princess and the Frog the other day, and that was actually a very good movie. I actually respected the fact that they decided to go old school, kind of go back to the roots instead, using all this computer technology that they're doing nowadays. But you guys are here for a rant, and I just want to talk about the unnecessary remakes or unnecessary prequels or the direct-to-video film. Let's just get into that. Okay, first of all, I know Disney's a multi-billion-dollar company. They've got money stacked high, and a lot of this comes from their movies. Their movies are great. However, do we really need sequels or prequels? Alright, granted, a lot of sequels I can see work. The Aladdin. The Aladdin King of Thieves and the Aladdin Return of Jafar. Those were good movies. It continued it, knowing that Aladdin got his own show based on a direct-to-video movie. But let's just get into it, folks. Do we really need Bella's Magical World? Do we really need Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, which, alright, but do we really need Little Mermaid 2 that had nothing to do with the original? Same with the third one, Lion King 1.5, 101 Dalmatians, Mulan 2, Lilo Stitch 2, hell, even Fox and the Hound 2 had its own sequel, which I never saw. But I just want to say, do we really need these movies? Seriously, did we? Because, let's face it, like, most of these movies are bad. They suck. They really don't preserve no continuity from the other movies. It's just that the developers were like, you know what, we got the name, let's make our own story from it. And it can work to an extent, but the fact of the matter is, many people are going to watch the original over the sequels or prequels, because that's something they remember fondly. When you throw this into the mix, it's just extra money in Disney's pocket. That's all it is. They make half-ass these movies just so they can get an extra buck. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these sequels and prequels are not bad. They're not horrible. But it's just that, do we really need it? Do we? For real. I mean, I guess Disney's like, you know what, we're going to give them what the people want. And it got kind of out of control for a while. I mean, they got Tinkerbell now. I've never seen that. But, you know, did we really need to have all of these movies? Did we? And now that I'm off on the subject of the animated, let's get to the live action. Everyone knows Disney's live action. Escape from Witch Mountain, you know, Flight of the Navigator, Tron, what else other movies? Homeward Bound, White Fang. Everyone remembers those. But, you know, they got slacking too. I mean, remember Inspector Gadget, which many people don't like it because it was way too dark. Even some of their live action Disney films, like the new Escape from Witch Mountain with The Rock. Like, what? What else did they come up with? I mean, I'm looking at their live action films that's directed DVDs. You know, they also got, you know, Air Bud. Then they had, you know, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves. These are old, mind you. Most Extreme Primate, and then they got the buddies, you know, the Snow Buddies, the Air Buddies. They've been making remakes of those time after time, and you know, Disney, it's a great company, but it's just that they remake things, they make prequels to them, they make sequels to these animes that some of them, quite frankly, don't need. The original does it perfectly. And some of the live action work does need a little bit work. I mean, people were telling me the Prince of Persia movie wasn't bad, but it could have been better. And, you know, their other live action, you know, I mean, some of their other live action could be much better off if they would have put some time into it. I mean, it seems like they don't want to put no time into this. I mean, I do want to apologize. Yeah, I'm using Wikipedia more than I should be. But I mean, it's the way they want to portray themselves. It just is. Like 101 Dalmatians, fine movie. Do we really need a sequel? I mean, was that great? What else? Eight Below was okay. The Jungle Book, Jungle to Jungle, Dizzy the Kid, Flubber, Freaky Friday, that new one. But I just want to talk about like two movies I didn't like. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. First of all, how the fuck did that get greenlit? Beverly Hills Chihuahua. And then when I watched it, I sat there and was like, this movie is good? It wasn't good. I mean, the plot is a Chihuahua has ancestors from the Aztecs that asked for flight. And then you have G-Force, which is what? Guinea pigs on a mission? G-Force? The hell is that? And, you know, what else they have? You know, Bridge of Terabithia, okay. Hannah Montana, you're a whole nother video.